Good morning and welcome to Crow Inclined. Here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Akashic Tarot, and our card of focus is the Sands of Time. All right. Now we all know this card if you've watched my channel. It's come it's come up multiple times. And we've kind of gone through the meanings of it in some little shorts that I've done. But he's rolling up his sleeves. The sun is setting. The sand is almost through that hourglass. Okay, so there's something of importance that needs to be addressed. It needs to take precedence. It needs to be prioritized. And it can be either action that needs to be taken on something or something that needs to be completed. This can be a project. It can be a situation. It can be a personal connection, okay? This card indicates that there may have been some delays, right? Delays and distractions, things that keep us from what we're meant to be doing. So just keep going. Your focus is required back on something. And, don't worry. Worry is just going to steer you farther away from your goal. Don't do that because there's more yet to do. Please, please, please don't give up, but get busy. Okay. That is our energy for today. I am going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot for some clarification here. Although, I really feel like these, energetic cards, the overall energy of the reading cards that come up are pretty much cut and dry. They give you what you need to know. So for those of you who actually stay for the whole reading, I really appreciate you. But, if you're in a pinch, you can get the overall energy in the first, minute or two. Okay. All right, so let's unpack this. Something needs your attention. Something needs to be prioritized. Something needs to be completed. Time is of the essence. Sorry, guys. I'm really kind of stuffed up today. All right, so we have the star coming out. I love the star. The star is the healer, but it is also a reminder of our wishes, dreams, goals, that kind of thing, okay? So this is something that you've been working on, that is something that you've desired in your life, a manifestation perhaps. The sun is coming out in your energy. Whatever this is, when you refocus and prioritize, you are going to have so much success, right? Happiness, success, goals completed probably, and then something to keep in mind is the Page of Wand. Now, the Page of Wand is the spark. It's a spark of an idea. So I feel like whatever this completion is that you need to finish, you either need to have a spark of enthusiasm, a spark of passion to finish it, or when you finish whatever it is that is, time is of the essence, there's going to be a spark of something in that leads you on a new path, okay? All right, excuse me. Whew. It's like when I go out in the morning and I the first thing I do after I feed all the critters is sit outside underneath this giant black walnut tree and just sort of watch what's going on. There were hummingbirds this morning. There were all kinds of cool things. But this morning, it was hazy. And there's a lot of smoke in the air right now. And I could see my breath this morning, you guys. So I think fall is officially here, which is very exciting to me. I love fall. Fall is my favorite time. So All right, we had 2 popping out for our first pile, and look at what we have. We have the Fool. There's something that you must complete in order to begin. The Star and the Fool coming out together. Are you kidding me? This may be like, this may seem like nothing to you, whatever it is, the time is of the essence. It may seem like nothing. But with the Fool and the Star, it is leading you to some sort of goal or wish or dream or whatever coming true. All right. So you have to figure out what it is. And we also have the 4 of Pentacles coming out, which it can be miserly. It can be holding on too tight. So what I'm getting is whatever it is that you're sort of not finishing, that you know you need to finish, I feel like it's a little teeny tiny little piece of the puzzle. You're hanging on to it too tight. Okay. So it might be blocking you from beginning this new journey, this wish fulfillment, wishes and dreams coming true. You might be blocking yourself. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It seems to me like you might be blocking, but it seems like such a... I mean, I know that this card it's kind of dramatic, right? But in the energy with what's come out so far, it really feels like it might not be a big thing that you need to do. It might be a very little thing. It might just feel really big. It might feel overwhelming. It might... Yeah. Sorry, guys. Today has been a little overwhelming for me as well. All right. That sun is gorgeous. And honestly, I was going to say there's a unicorn, but it's not really a unicorn. It's a pony. All right. Yeah. Look at that. That is the King of Swords. So you are kind of you're in this energy of victory and happiness and whatever. I mean, this is kind of confirmation. This is a sort of truth. The king has a sort of truth. You know that you have to do what you have to do. Like, you're aware. You really do know. Intellect, strategy. Oh, maybe you're strategizing. Maybe whatever it is that you need to complete is requiring a little bit of strategy. Oh, maybe. Maybe. And we have the Ace of Wands coming out underneath the page. So this is literally a gift from Spirit. All right. This is passion. This is, I mean, it's kind of a lusty card too. So maybe there's someone coming in. But it is fiery and juicy and creative. It's full of self-confidence and zero doubt. All right. So we have this sort of new planning stage beginning, and then boom. So it's like once you finish this comes in, and then, you know, I talk about energy often. Whatever we put out on the boomerang comes back with lots more of it. So beginning, you know, finishing this, understanding the next steps is going to bring in like this amazing kind of blessing from Spirit. Okay. Wow, you guys, this is kind of amazing. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out for this first pile. We have the Star, we have the Fool, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Boom. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Amazing stability. the foundational, financial, material, abundance. This is luxury. Also, because it's a queen, very nurturing. Okay. So when you move forward on whatever it is, complete this, and then you have this new start, and then we go from holding on, and maybe you're on your last reserves as far as like finances, whatever. It's immediately going to take you into this energy. Okay. Wouldn't that be cool? All right. Sun and King. That is just a crazy competition. I just said it was a crazy competition. Why did I say that? I meant crazy combination. But is it? Are you competing with yourself? Like you're in this energy of happiness. Maybe you don't want to. I don't know. This is in your energy too. So why did I say crazy competition? Let's draw a card for crazy competition. Let's just be wild and unconventional and see what comes out. It's very, very confusing. The Emperor. Okay. I get it now. So you are in this energy of happiness and things are going great. La-di-da, whatever. Also in this kingly, King of Swords energy. So this in combination with the Emperor tells me that it might be a little over the top. You might be way too controlling with the path that you are on. Keeping in mind, I mean, this is you as well, okay? You are feeling really good about what you're doing, but you may need to release some control here. This is controlling to me in this combination. So what is it that you need to do? Now it feels like something that you need to do and something you need to complete and something you need to prioritize because you don't want to. That can be a really, really hard place to be, depending on what it is that you don't want to do, but you know, and you do know with the Emperor, you know you need to do this. You know with the Sun you need to do this. But there's something, you're being a little too controlling about it. You've got to let it go. You're holding on to it too tightly. Oh, God, and I'm sorry. I really dislike saying let it go, because it's not always easy to let things go, right? Sometimes it's really hard to let things go. And yeah, sometimes it's really hard. I really feel like I need to acknowledge that. It's really easy to watch readers online and listen to your besties in your family telling you that, you know, maybe you just need to let that go, right? But if you're not really ready, it can be really hard. And even when you know that it's time to let it go, it can still be really, really hard, right? But with our energy today of the sands of time, we do need to prioritize what it is and I say we because I'm acknowledging and owning. I'm owning. That's not what I'm trying to say. Yeah. All right. Let's get a card for that. I totally get this reading. I totally get this reading. But you know what? Good things are coming, and that's the really cool thing, right? Like, it's so easy to get stuck down in the little details, and we just kind of brush them off, and we decide not to do what we need to do. But this reading is really about understanding that maybe we put some things off for too long, okay? And honestly, it doesn't feel like a big thing. Details, details, details. It's in the details. And once you have that taken care of, you have this amazing energy that's going to come in. Okay. Hello, my friend. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Karma and destiny. So you really, really do have to finish whatever this is. Remember, I said it's take care of something, it's prioritize. It could be a completion. Yeah. With our Wheel of Fortune coming in, the card of karma and destiny. It's time to take some action, you guys. It could be teeny tiny. It could be as simple as cleaning out the clutter, right? I don't know. You know your situation. You know what to do. You know what to do. So, that being said, I decided today I wanted to take the card on the bottom of the deck, which is the King of Scrolls, which is so interesting because, you know, our card of focus is the Sands of Time, getting busy, you know, finish what you need to finish, take care of the details, all that kind of stuff. Time's a wasting. And at the bottom of the deck, we had the King of Scrolls. Now, normally I don't take the bottom of the deck, but today it seemed kind of, it felt like it fit. This card basically says that there's someone in your life, and if not, you'll be meeting this person soon, that is going to help you. I mean, it could be an author, a teacher, a communicator, someone who can assist you in a professional way, okay? This person can also bring a friend who brings wisdom through studies or spiritual practices. So be open to the guidance that this person offers you. This could help lead your life in a very, very new direction. Okay? It could represent someone you already know. Just saying. So it really is about a person that you know right now, or a person who is incoming, who is going to help you. And I took it because I felt like it was really important to read with the Sands of Time, because you may need some assistance for this one last little thing, right? Once this is finished, you are going to be slingshotted into this amazing energy that we have showing up of the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, knowing that it is part of your karmic cycle. It is woven into the fabric of your life already. It is predestined. You probably signed a contract, right? Before you got here, that this was all meant to happen. But this can't happen until this gets finished and all this energy, and you're like sort of micromanaging. There is someone in your orbit or about to be in your orbit who's going to help you. Okay? That is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.